Greetings, Eric Backer, naturopath. Thanks for catching up with me again. We're going to talk about probiotics and thrush today. So when we talk about thrush, I'm going to be talking particularly about vaginal thrush. But I might also throw a bit of a slant on the oral thrush, because if you're looking at this, you may think either way. So the vaginal thrush is actually quite common with many women that I've seen over the years as patients. Many women at some stage in their life will experience vaginal thrush. It can be quite embarrassing, it can be itching, it can be discharge. It's not uncommon for many women to experience this worse before the period and at different parts of their life cycle. When they're starting to menstruate when they're younger, or around about when the time they're having children, or various times, depending on the estrogen levels, it can really be a big problem with people. So remember that the vaginal area and the anal area are very close together. It's very easy to transfer bacteria. It's very, very easy to do this. Candida in the gut is much more easily controlled and worked on than seriously bad chronic vaginal thrush. Particularly if you've got a partner and you're intimate with the partner, you need to be careful with vaginal thrush. But I really like people to work on getting their gut into great shape and to see the gut really as a platform for overall health. Probiotics play a wonderful role in vaginal thrush because once you get the gut in really great shape, it's much easier to transfer a correct flora from one area to the other without risk, of transferring yeast from one area to another. People with healthy small intestine function, in my opinion, have got a much healthier vaginal area as well. The small bowel is where uptake occurs, digestion and absorption occurs. Healthy small intestine leads to overall excellent health, including female reproductive health. Include a lesser chance of leaky gut and contaminating the blood, with crap from the diet. So that's going to mean you're going to get less chance of food allergies and immunostimulating issues as a result of a poor gut function. Great gut, great health. Great health, great reproductive health. Common sense. Lactobacillus is sometimes used by some women. They put it on tampons and they insert that. It can be effective, but I don't think it's as effective as taking lactobacillus orally. Best probiotics, in my opinion, are the most researched strains. Lactobacillus rhamnosus, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus casei, Bifidobacterium, Bifidobifidum, Bifidolongum. I also like Lactobacillus acidophilus DDS1, which is one of my favorite strains, Department of Dairy Science 1. One of the most researched of all lactobacilli, over 25 years of research, about 100 scientific papers published, and one of the only ones, possibly the only lactobacillus based on a human strain of lactobacillus. This is exactly why I put all of those into my formula, Candida Restore. I've looked at the most researched forms. I also think it's important that if you're going to take a probiotic, it's in a special capsule that can bypass the stomach. Many probiotics get killed in the stomach because the pH is too low. So they don't even survive the bypass. Most powders, waste of time. Probiotic drinks, waste of time. Many people think that these foods actually get through there, but in many cases they don't. Particularly the people like me with a very powerful functioning stomach that digest food very quickly. So for that reason, I like putting probiotics in a capsule, a special capsule that's bile and acid resistant. If you're currently not taking a probiotic that is bile and acid resistant, a capsule, and you've got the correct scientifically validated strains, you're probably pouring money down the sink. Check out Candida Restore for that reason. But my experience is that when women have vaginal thrush, they eat the right foods, which I've spoken about. They have the correct lifestyle, which I've spoken about. They do the correct feminine hygiene protocol, which I've spoken about on YouTube. They combine that with a good probiotic, they're going to get a very, very good outcome. So check it out, Candida Restore. Make sure that you're using good strains in the correct capsule, taken with food. Don't take probiotics away from food, with food, but supported by the correct lifestyle and diet. And the outcome will be, like thousands of people I've seen, fantastic. Thanks for tuning in.